This is The Christian Working Woman, and I'm Mary Lohman. I doubt if many would disagree that we are in the midst of major cultural shifts. And as Christ followers, we have to decide how we navigate this sea change. How and when do we draw the line between showing love and compassion for people who have anti-biblical beliefs and lifestyles, and when is it time to take a stand for what the Bible teaches? That's the dilemma Fran is facing now as her company is requiring attendance at a training session on how to accept and appreciate LGBTQ people on the job. Louise, her good friend, who's also a believer, thinks it's time now to take a stand and refuse to attend this training as it goes against her faith. The two of them are having a somewhat heated discussion about how to respond. In fact, Louise has decided not to attend the training and thinks Fran and every believer in the company should do the same. Louise, Fran says, have you thought that a decision to refuse to attend the training might be an overreaction and that it could backfire on us and make us seem unreasonable and unkind? Fran, Louise says, you're my good friend, but I think you may have been swept up in this politically correct culture without realizing it. You know, this offensive action against our Christian beliefs comes on little by little, and we're just sitting back and doing nothing. Could it be that you're too concerned about what people will think about you and not concerned enough about how our rights are being taken away? Fran responds, well, I agree we need to be courageous and stand for what we believe, but I'm just not making the connection between that and this training the company's planning to do. You see this as part of a slippery slope, I guess, and I don't, Fran says. Here's what I think, Louise says. This training will require us to deny some of our beliefs, and I'm not willing to do that. That's how I see it. Louise says that with a final note in her voice. Fran says, maybe we could pray about this and ask for guidance, maybe take a couple of days before we decide. What do you think? After a long pause, Louise says, well, it's always right to pray, and the training is a month away, so we have time before we have to respond. Okay, when can we pray? They decide to get together Friday evening for prayer, and with that, they say goodnight. Well, we'll have to see where this lands. You'll need to join me again tomorrow. We all experience conflict, so let's talk about how to navigate it as Christ followers. Join us for our next Zoom get-together on Friday, February 21, as we engage in candid conversations and gain new resources to address conflict, just like Jesus would. To learn more and register, visit ChristianWorkingWoman.org.